Hey friends, I'm glad you're able to meet this week to discuss the final sermon in our Jonah Beneath the Surface series. I'm glad I was able to preach this last message. It was fun for me to prepare and a privilege to deliver it this past weekend. What I did in the sermon was essentially say that the idea of Jonah going beneath the surface is, yes, literal, beneath the waves when the fish came and swallowed him. But Jonah chapter 4 in particular is where we go beneath the surface into Jonah's life and really exploring the anger that he displays when God shows compassion and mercy to the Ninevites when they repent. And so the first thing I talk about is the fact that Jonah just gets so angry because a compassion that he feels entitled to from God as an Israelite and maybe even as a prophet, God gives to someone else, and he just can't take it. He just is so angry that he wants to die over that. So he's angry at something that he feels entitled to being given to someone else. And then God gives this plant, right, and it rises up and dies within the period of a day. And then we see another facet of Jonah's anger, that an evidence of God's compassion in bringing him some relief and some comfort in the desert, God takes away, and he's once again angry at that. That something that he feels entitled to is taken away from him. So given to someone else, taken away from him, both of these just spark a deep anger within Jonah. And we think God is, make the case that God is sort of drawing this out of him. But then ultimately to reveal God's compassion, which is where the whole book, the whole story of Jonah concludes, is God describing his own compassion for the people and animals, interestingly, of Nineveh. And it's an invitation for us to go beneath the surface in our own minds and hearts and how we feel and how we respond to situations and circumstances and people in our own lives. So it's an invitation, if you're willing to go there, to get really real in these conversations about what's going on in your heart and life, especially in the area of anger, because this is what it's dealing with in the life of Jonah. So have a great discussion. And God bless you.